Someone suggested that I use one of my vlogs to talk about my cookware and how I keep it looking so clean. She even asked if I have a different set of pans that I use just for my cooking videos. No, I use my everyday cookware, but I keep them polished inside and out so they always look nice and clean. This pan here I know is at least 25 years old, maybe 30. So is the other ones that I have, because I've been living in this mobile home for 22 years, and I know I bought these before I moved here. But I keep them polished so that they look good in the video. I'm going to show you how I do that. Let's talk about some of the polishes that I've tried. This is what I've experimented with, these various kinds here, working from my least favorite to my most favorite. This is a turtle wax product. It's called rubbing compound. I think this is just for paint. It removes virtually no metal at all. When I'm trying to use it for a metal polish, I'm ready to toss that one in the trash because I think it's useless. These two are decent, but they're lightweight. Silver polish and brasso, which is a brass polish. The brass polish, I'll tell you, has a really strong ammonia odor to it. Fine for silver and for brass, which are relatively soft metals, but they don't do much when it comes to doing stainless steel, which is a hard metal. But they're decent for softer metals. This one's not bad here. This is a copper cream, Wright's copper cream. I use this sometimes on the outside of a pan because on the outside sometimes a film will build up over the years and you can see the slight discoloration. This will remove that film. And it's not really abrasive. It's kind of medium abrasive, along with these two. These are turtle wax products. Got these in Kmart. This is a liquid. This is a paste. They're a little bit different. This is a chrome polish. This says it's a polishing compound, light to medium cleaner. These work for like removing rust. Here's an example. This is my trimmer that I use for outside when I'm working in the garden. Piece of paper towel. Gonna get this a little bit wet. Get some of the compound. Look at that. See how that removes the rust? So it's fine for something like that. I don't actually like these shears. I'm going to replace them with stainless steel. They have some on Amazon. But decent product. This will work pretty decent on the inside of a pan. I would consider this to be like medium abrasive. This is my favorite right here. This is Blue Magic Metal Polish Cream. I just bought this today. This is my old container that it's almost empty. This has a really good abrasive quality and it does a really good job on the inside and the outside of stainless steel pans. There's something else I want to show you. I'm going to use my older pan. I shouldn't say older pan. It's as old as the other one, but this hasn't been dealt with in a long time. Still got a decent shine inside, but this definitely needs some work. Besides getting some tarnish in there from the heat over time, and you can kind of see it along the wall of the pan here, I also get a buildup of minerals in the pan, mineral deposits from water, because the water here is kind of hard. And this is going to be kind of amusing. I use this. This is toilet bowl cleaner. This one's marked kitchen. I don't use this one in the bathroom. I'm going to put a glove on. And then I'm going to put some of this in the pan. And then with a little, this is a little plastic thing that something came in. I think it was a package of pearl onions. Put that in there. Get my cloth wet, my paper towel, and I'm just going to run that inside. That feels smooth inside there, so that's all cleaned of mineral deposits. Already I'm seeing a vast improvement in this pan, having removed the minerals with toilet bowl cleaner. It works. I'm still seeing some discoloration on the inside of that pan, and I know the outside has to be done because of that. I can tell by the color. There's a little bit of film on the outside. Let's do a comparison. I'm going to try some of this. I just bought this yesterday, and some more of my Blue Magic cream. I have here some white cloths that'll help to show how much metal each of these is taking off. Going to get this a little damp. It helps to use a little bit of moisture. Pick up some of the wax and rub the bottom. Don't be afraid to use some muscle. And let's see how that cloth looks. Just lightly gray. That's an indication it's not taking off very much metal. So, not a great product. Let's use this next, but first I'm going to wash this out. I don't have very much of this left in this container, but it'll be enough to get me started. Again, I'm using a damp cloth. So there's my wax on there, my polish. Scrub the bottom. Look how much metal that removed compared to the turtle wax product. See, this is working really well, and this is what helps to keep my pans really clean. I'm going to start working on the inside, doing the sides of the pan next. This is going to take a while. I'm going to put a pad under that. So now there's the inside. I washed it well with soap and water. Comparing it to the other pan, you can see how good they look on the inside. That's pretty decent. I want to do the outside. Same thing. Get a little bit more polish on my rag. And then just start going over the outside. Mostly what I'm trying to do is just get rid of that slight film. I don't really need to polish the metal so much. It's just that after a while a film builds up on the outside. I think it's like from oil or grease that kind of hardens on the outside of the pan. It'll actually polymerize. In fact, that's how you treat cast iron pans. You use an oil and you heat it to the point where it gets so heated that it polymerizes and turns to kind of a plastic on the inside of the cast iron pan. I want to do a vlog just about cast iron pans. This doesn't take much. Okay, I'm going to wash that on the outside, dry it really well, then we'll see how good it looks. Okay, so there's the outside of that pan, got a decent shine to it. Same as this one. They look pretty good on the outside. They look pretty good on the inside. That's how I take care of my pans for my cooking videos. These are my everyday pans. I cook for myself as well as cook in my videos or for my videos in these pans. What about when I have a big cleaning project, a big polishing project? Okay, what happens maybe is I'm cooking something, it boils over, it burns on the side of the pan, makes a real mess, I have a real discoloration to deal with. That's when I use this. I don't use it very often, but it's handy. This is a bench grinder, and I removed the grinding stone wheels from it, and I put these fabric polishing wheels on it. I'll get this started. While it's rotating, I'll use this compound. This is a polishing compound. The green color is the fine compound, fine grit, and I'll get it into this wheel, right? So I shouldn't say wax. I get the compound into the wheel. Then, again, while it's spinning, I can work with my pan and clean up that area that's really a mess. It still has to be polished with the other compounds because this stuff leaves kind of a residue behind. It does a good job, but I got to get this off, and I use the other compounds for getting that off, and then I can end up with a clean pan again. So there it is. That's how I keep my pans clean and shiny. You don't need to do what I do for your pans to be safe to cook with. As long as they're clean, they're safe. But when I'm doing a cooking video, I like my pans to shine because it does convey the message, helps to convey the message that I'm a clean cook.